Why is this thing still not going live? Hold on one moment here. We should be soon. So we can talk about pickles.
Oh, now we're live. I
We
see
are live. There we go. Oh, for 11 seconds.
me turn
Okay.
it to All Saints.
All Saints.
Here now.
Episcopal.
Share.
Episcopal. How do you say Episcopal? Episcopal.
Episcopal.
Episcopal. Where did that word come from anyway?
Episkopos in Greek for bishop.
Oh. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 5 people watching already.
Wow.
It's like as many as I averaged in my morning session this morning, my song session. So it was slim pickings this morning. Just my mom. Not that that's slim pickings. Mom, I love you. Hello. Afternoon to you.
Like here, you see us real time, and I'm looking over at this phone. It's like 10-second delay.
Yep.
Right.
There's always that delay, the old Facebook delay.
The old delay.
I think the seasonal decor behind Father Jason should have its own Instagram account.
That is
This is Pumpkin Spice Jesus.
Pumpkin Spice Jesus. It's real nice.
Yeah,
What
right.
do you have back there? We got some pumpkins.
We got pumpkins. I got Saint Nicholas. He's already starting to creep in.
Wait, is that a different bookshelf that was behind you before? I don't know why I thought it was white. No.
Well, I changed this part of it. See,
Got
this
it,
is
okay.
a seasonal change.
Okay. So sorry, I interrupted you. Who's in there now?
So this is Saint Nicholas.
Okay. Oh, coming a little early.
He's a little early this year. It's COVID. Everything's messed up. So he's early. Mary and Jesus.
It's so messed up that I got some saints behind me too.
Yeah,
COVID's really screwing us up.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't have anything fun to show in here, just my messy desk.
Yeah, I remember.
All kinds of cool artwork. What are you talking about?
Mostly it's just pictures of my kids.
Rabbi Lynette, what over your shoulder I just see Rabbi, is it Rabbi Superpower?
Yeah, so this is from Kelsey Anchorman. I don't know, can you guys read this or is it backwards?
Yeah, we can read it.
Being a rabbi is my superpower. What's yours? That's cool.
Yes.
It's super neat. Okay, let me see if I can get this back up.
I gotta say, as far as superpowers go, that one's pretty lame.
Oh, thanks.
Pretty
I
lame.
don't know. I think it's pretty cool, especially depending on the day.
That's true.
Power that comes with a lot of debt. A lot of
It is. It's a lot of debt and a loss of your own freedom. But other than that,
it's great.
Other than that, it is
great. It's great.
Oh man. Oh, hello, Stephanie XD. Nice to see you.
Comments already.
Yeah. Oh man. Louise is saying good morning, but it's afternoon. Where are most? Are you in? Louise, are you in? Louise, that is. Are you in California? Somewhere on the West Coast? Could
Hawaii?
be. Oh, Hawaii. That would be nice. If you guys could go anywhere in the world right now, there's no COVID. You could just jump on a plane, have a 1-week vacation. No, have a 3-week vacation anywhere you'd like to go.
Disney World, done.
Disney, interesting. What's the allure? Is it like the fun,
Well, you just talked about, the wonders of being a rabbi and a priest. I mean, you want to talk about reality escape.
That's true.
No one can bother me if I'm on a roller coaster.
That's a good point.
That's very
no one can even find you when you're at Disney.
I'm on It's a Small World singing.
Ultimate anonymity.
Literally. That's amazing.
Well, that's fun.
Where would you go? Where would you guys go?
Where'd you go, Rabbi?
I don't know. Wait, let me pose this question to anybody who's watching. If you could travel anywhere right now, there's no COVID, there's no restrictions, there's financially you can do whatever you want. Where would you travel and maybe why? If you want to throw that in the comments. I don't know. So actually, Rabbi Lynette and I were talking in our meeting before this that this is the week of the year when Lauren and I usually take a week away for just the two of us. Usually, I mean, we did it for 2 years in a row before COVID, but I like to think of it as usually. And we went last year to Los Cabos in Mexico to like an all inclusive there, which is like Beautiful, beautiful beach, very few people, delicious food, lots of alcohol. So I would definitely do something like that. We went to the Grand Cayman once. That was also
Ah,
very beautiful. We're generally, Lauren and I are more like beach vacation than adventure vacation.
got it.
Um, but Disney sounds like a fun place. I would take my kids to Disney, even though last time we were there, I swore I wouldn't come back for 10 years. But the allure is
As I like to say, Disney is not for children.
no, that's fair.
It's for
Fair.
big
It's
children.
real fun.
It is.
It's real fun when you're grown up. Though I will say, Benji, if you take Jakey to California Adventure, Disneyland and California Adventure, they do have a Cars Land.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet
it's
too.
real cool.
Yeah, is that where they have the real Lightning McQueen or a real Lightning McQueen? Is
Yeah,
if
and
people-
like
it's
kind of like to scale, like you can walk through parts of like from the movie, like the gas station. They've got like a little restaurant there, and there's like
that's cool.
It's pretty.
I mean,
cool.
it literally looks like Radiator Springs, like the movie just came alive. It's
It
kind of
really does.
crazy.
That's fun. Yeah, I would definitely do that.
It's cool.
How about you, Rabbi Lynette?
I think I would. I maybe I'm cheating here, but I would stop in California to see my parents, to see my family, my uncles. I haven't seen them in over a year, and that's been tough.
Family, come on, boo.
But then I would leave.
Father's
them.
watching this.
Oh yeah, family.
Yeah. And then I would leave them, and I would go to Maui. And
Oh,
I-
nice.
It was just the best place. I love it so much.
Man, Maui that is a beautiful place.
Yeah, and if I had to quarantine for a little bit, then that sounds fine.
Right?
Yeah.
My parents were in Maui. Speaking of my mom who's on here, were in Maui just before COVID hit big. I mean, they were there in February. And I feel like they got that in by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. We got some responses coming in here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where do we have? Okay. Luis says Germany, France, and Italy. Ooh. Because he's always wanted to mark it off the bucket list. Okay. Those would be fun places to go. Hey, Larry Reamer. We like your synergy, too. And Stephanie Exian, so glad you're here. Nice to see you. My mom says easy New Albany, New York, and Chicago. That's where her kids are and some grandkids. Very nice. Nice mom.
Seeing Stephanie saying Cornwall, coast of England, and New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand is also supposed to be just. I mean, it's this year, right? It's
My big geek would come out if I was in New Zealand, and I would have to do all the Lord of the Rings locations.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, right.
That'd be a vacation. Oh, hey, Brooks. I see Fiji. See, Larry has got something here. Mediterranean cruise. Test out all the local eateries for sure. Experience all the different cultures. That would be amazing. My mom Larry. That sounds great. That sounds awesome. We're there. My mom's taking her comment back. She's no longer wants to visit New Albany. That sounds great. I'm not sure if Stephanie is taking her comment back too, or if that "yep, me too" is referring to one of the other locations here. Oh, probably what you were talking about with New Zealand. It's nice to I feel like we've talked so much during this quarantine about the importance of being hopeful and maintaining some positivity when we're just surrounded by just a buttload of negativity all the time. Look at me not using any swears here.
That's impressive.
Thank you very much.
It's a COVID miracle.
It's a COVID miracle. I'm turning into a good person. It's a COVID miracle.
We'll see if it lasts for 8 days.
Yeah, it won't. It won't. Maybe COVID won't last 8 more days if this Pfizer vaccine.
That's exciting news, right?
Yeah. I'll take any positive news we can get. We'll take. But I was saying, what I was meaning to say was that we've been focusing so much on gratitude and hopefulness. It's fun to think about a time after COVID, because it's easy to lose track of the fact that there will be a time. This is finite, but man, it is hard. It's hard to do. It's hard to get out of this funk.
Yeah. I feel like once I'm even more excited. I mean, I'm really excited to travel and return to places and go to new places. Or a lot of places I'd love to go. But I also think about like even places here in Columbus that I was always thinking, oh, I'll go there sometime, or I'll try out this place. And now I'm just really missing that ability to do that. Obviously, a lot of people are still doing takeout or patio or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
much more limited now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm also getting a list together of stuff here in Columbus that I want to do
That's a
once.
smart idea to keep a running list of like stuff that you like wish you could do, but not because it's COVID.
Yeah. Hmm.
Our kids want to go back to Legoland. I don't know if you guys have been to Legoland at Easton, but it's underground. Seems like
Yeah.
the most COVID-rific place you could think of.
Yeah. Yeah.
No chance we're ever setting foot in there until this is way over.
I actually think it's closed.
Oh, it is? Oh,
I think
well then.
Legoland itself is closed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think
Could be.
I passed it. I swore that the signs were down.
Mm.
The gates.
The gates. The Lego gates.
Lego gate.
Yeah.
It's hard to even think about time before COVID, and that wasn't that. I mean, it's just like, do you remember those times?
No. I recently grabbed a prayer book from upstairs, and there was a program in it from the first Friday in March, which I don't think I was at. I think Sammy had a performance at her show that night. I think I think you did that service. But like to remember that like the first week in March we just had like a regular old first
Right.
Friday, and it feels like forever ago, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's All Saints doing? So where are you guys right now on the COVID spectrum? What are you guys doing? What are you not doing?
We
I saw some
have
cars here on Sunday.
yeah. So we have a 10 o'clock service. No more than 25 people. Everyone is masked, socially distant, all of that stuff. We're having Eucharist, so we have that.
Okay.
And then we're doing two small liturgies on Wednesday evening and Thursday morning for only 10 people.
Okay.
Really far spread out, just kind of high risk folks. And then everything is
So,
online.
so are you doing everything in your big chapel, sanctuary, whatever? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Everything
nice.
else is online. And I mean, online, I don't think is going away ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's always going to be a part of what we do in a different way than we did it before. Before I feel like the main focus is on the sanctuary, and I might go back to that. And I feel like not that the streaming has been an afterthought, but there were definitely times like when we get halfway through the service and think, oh yeah, the camera is actually focused on the back wall and not what's happening in the sanctuary, and but it only affects a couple of people. I feel like that's going to be different even after this is over. We're going to have to really think about doing two at once.
It's usually, I have been thinking about what it's going to look like post COVID
Yeah,
and what'll stay and what'll be able to go.
yeah. What are you thinking?
I don't know. Like, I think those plexiglass dividers,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to go.
Do you have them up like on your pulpit right now?
No, I'm just kind of like thinking you see them at restaurants or like in fast food drive-thrus, they have the
Yeah,
plexiglass stuff. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially some of the ones that look a little nicer. Well, why not?
Yeah.
Why not protect yourself?
Well, I know in like a lot of other countries, they were already using face masks when you have like symptoms, and stuff like that. And I almost would even hope that remained a part of, not all the time, but I think that's just a great way to not spread, germs and colds and stuff like that.
When you were in Japan a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
I feel like in Asian countries it's more common to people. Was that the case?
Yeah, I definitely saw people, and some people like just do it because of like for fashion reasons. I've even heard that like some like Asian celebrities will wear face masks and like glasses, and that's a way for people to like not recognize them.
Oh yeah,
But
that's
just like
fair.
walking down the street, usually just like those regular kind of blue, standard masks.
Yeah.
You see them a lot, honestly, and people wouldn't really freak out about it. It was just a normal thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good question as to like what is post COVID, Columbus, Ohio, or / whatever our country gonna look like, and
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
It's gonna be interesting to see how people mentally shift too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Just
like if it's safe, thinking about the high holidays for us next year, and you guys have a more immediate with Christmas and Easter, but I'm thinking like if it's safe for us to have 300 people in the sanctuary, I'm kind of scaling down, or 150 people in the sanctuary, are people going to want to do that, or are they going to is that going to be is there like some PTSD that people are going to associate with being in a big crowd?
Hmm.
Um, who knows? I do not know. I was looking at a picture of the high holidays, not this past year, but 2 years ago with our packed sanctuary, and I did think to myself, like, is it ever going to be that again?
hmm
Um, although we know that our historical memory in our society is not super long, so maybe in a few years it'll be back to normal.
true. It
Yeah,
comes out, and I interested to see how the distribution is going to be with this thing.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think clergy has to be first in line. For no, just kidding. We can be towards the back there. Well,
Are we
let
considered
the
essential workers in the state of Ohio, though?
yeah. I don't know. Our clergy.
I don't
I
know.
thought they were.
I don't. Are we really that essential? I mean, come on. People. You can. We'll be essential from our living rooms.
Right.
But I guess we do have to do like funerals and stuff like that.
True.
Hmm.
So you guys are doing in person, but you're also doing you do no singing at your in person stuff, right?
No, we try. We had All Saints Day was last 2 weeks ago, November 1st.
Okay.
Our choir did a virtual
Yeah,
processional, so we got to hear singing through the system. But
that's
no, we're
fun.
not permitted to, and according to our diocesan norms in the building, which is going to make Christmas miserable.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be tough.
We'll see.
Uh,
Who
yeah,
knows? Hope springs eternal. I mean, however, I don't know if you saw the Ohio numbers today. They 6,500 new cases today.
6,500.
Oh my God.
Wow,
I mean, we're just yeah.
that is crazy.
Pull it up.
Did they say what the percent of positivity is?
Oh no, did they say that on the site?
I don't know if they do. I know we were like around 8, but I don't know if that's gone up since then.
Skyrocketing.
Um, my mom said this the last time you were here.
I-
For the first week in March.
Oh, right, right.
Yep, it was the twins' birthday. We had a birthday party on that afternoon, that like Sunday, March 8th, I think it was, for like 30 little kids at Gymboree. Talk about like a super spreader event before we knew what super spreader events were.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Yeah.
our porn spiel also. I mean,
Purim spiel the next night. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not a mask in sight because that was not a thing yet. No. Yeah.
Was the Form Spiel the superhero one? What was this year? I can't even remember. It's
Yes,
like
it was superhero. You're right. It was superhero.
Yes.
We were Kid Kugel and the gefilte fish guy or gefilte guy. And
still think
everybody
one of
else.
my favorites was the Muppets theme.
That was a fun one.
I just
I think. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to Statler and Waldorf will
Yeah,
forever.
you guys were awesome.
Yeah, we had the best rule ever because now we could just be jerks and not get in trouble for it.
No acting involved.
No acting, curmudgeons.
I love it.
Love being grumpy.
Wow, your mom just said Wisconsin is 30% positivity rate. Phew.
Yeah, so crazy. That's a lot of positivity.
Yeah.
6,500 cases today, 386 hospitalizations. That's really high.
386, yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
And our governor is speaking tomorrow night. He's teased this thing that he's speaking at 5:30 tomorrow. Nobody really knows what he's. Last time he did this, everyone's like, "Oh, he's gonna shut us down again. He's gonna shut us." But then nothing. There was nothing with any teeth that came out of it. So I am, I am suspect that it'll likely he'll be begging people to wear. I think we do have a statewide mask mandate right now. I think, right, or is it county by county? I think it's
No, I think
statewide.
it's statewide at this point.
Yeah. So who
Even
knows?
last time he came on, he was like, "This is a family issue. Parties and family get-togethers, and I don't
Yep.
know."
We'll see.
Yeah. Speaking of which, so we are. I'm going to be in Columbus for the first time ever for Thanksgiving, and all these years of being here.
So,
So that's going to be interesting. This reminds me. I have to ask my mom for recipes because Lauren thought it'd be fun to have us make the exact same recipes here and with my siblings in New York and in Milwaukee and Chicago. So we can have like a Thanksgiving dinner that's similar but not even if we're separated. But Jason, you've got a family in Steubenville. I'm assuming you're in the bubble with them.
Yeah,
So that's lucky. That's nice. And Rabbi, you're sticking close to home ish.
yeah, we're seeing what we can do. And it's so painful. It's so hard to, make these kinds of concessions and make these
Yeah.
choices. I mean, I really feel for everyone because we
Mm.
all do Thanksgiving stuff, and it's just ugh,
Yeah.
everything else. We've all given up stuff, a lot of stuff since March, and for it to be one more thing, it really sucks.
Agreed. Not fun.
and then Hanukkah,
Yeah.
Christmas.
Right.
We are planning a drive-in for Hanukkah. It's gonna be cold. We're telling everyone just get bundled up. It's like people go. I see in New York City people all bundle up to go out for the big Christmas tree lighting on Rockefeller Plaza. It's gonna be a similar thing that we're gonna do in our parking lot, except for it'll be a menorah lighting
Right.
and
Are you
TBS
gonna have
Plaza.
like? Are you gonna have like a large outdoor one that you just light?
If they didn't cost $1,000, I would say yes. But that was the cheapest one we could find was like
You
just
don't have
under a
someone
thousand
in
dollars.
your congregation can make it.
Stephanie, if you're still on here, I think she might have gone back to work, but Stephanie Eckstein donated one to us a couple years ago. That is pretty large, but it's large inside. Outside, it's big, but it's not like gigantic. I guess we could build one. We do have time. I mean, we could build one out of wood and put like LEDs on top. That would be kind of fun. Yes.
You just need like what, 2x4s? You can make a
Yeah.
lights on top of them.
It would be fun.
That sounds pretty fun.
I bet you there's someone creative in your congregation that can get it done.
I would kind of like to build it. Uh, I don't have a project for sabbatical, but I think that'll be too little too late.
Right. Right.
What's the
Um,
first night this year?
December 10th?
Oh, so you have less time.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. That Friday.
Is that yeah. December 10th is the first candle. Thursday night is the first.
Oh,
Friday's the first day.
Oh, okay.
Thursday night is the first night. Yeah, actually 1 month from today.
Wow.
That is crazy.
I mean, the one good thing about COVID tide is that it feels like forever, but it's
COVID
really
tide.
kind of going quick, right?
It's true. It's
Yeah.
especially like if we feel like October, like where did that go? Crazy.
I mean, December will be 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
it's
just
like a
nuts.
weird blur in a way because like things have really slowed down and everything, I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff that I think that we would usually mark time by, we've had to cancel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see what Stephanie just messaged you?
No, I missed it.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hello, Stephanie. Did she say something and then delete it? No.
She
Yeah.
said, "Listen, if we can do a drive-through sukkah, we can definitely do a gigantic menorah."
Yes, I like that positivity.
I think that would be so cool.
Yeah, I do too. I think we could do it. It's not. It wouldn't be that hard. It wouldn't be that expensive. I have tools, you guys. I did from doing the bathroom last year. I
You
am
can do it.
I am so tooly.
You're such a tool.
Such a giant tool. Um, yeah. All right, I really like this idea.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat.
It would
Is
be
there
really-
any electricity out to the center circle? No.
Well, it's not far from the building. I mean, we could certainly run an extension cord, put it out in the middle where that tree is. That'd be fun.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be very cool. Yeah.
Hmm.
Stephanie added, I mean, your ED. So, and she means our executive director, Bobby, who I'm sure would also be very excited about this idea.
Yes.
And she adds that,
And
then
then
do
she
you
called you the ultimate tool. So
I am the thank you, Stephanie. I do feel
that's a
like
compliment.
the ultimate something. I'm not sure what.
Mm,
Oh man. Well, guys, I don't know.
we'll figure it
We're
out.
gonna survive all of this, right?
yeah, yeah.
We've come this far.
It's
We
going to
made
be
it.
gone before you know it. We'll blink and it'll be the summer, and hopefully we'll all be shot up with whatever they're going to shoot us up with. And
Yep. Yeah, maybe they could put something interesting into the vaccine also.
right,
Yeah.
a little bit of steroids or something,
All right. Yeah.
or something like a fat burner.
Right. That would be great. I'd be like, do you have the weight reduction one of those?
Weight loss version of the COVID vaccine, please.
Yes. Hey, here's a little fun fact about our family. Lauren's grandfather, of blessed memory, Larry Hoff, was the president and CEO of Upjohn, which became Pfizer after that.
Wow.
So yeah, so I'm thankful to Granddad, as we call him. Maybe his company will be the one that looks like they're gonna be able
Mhm.
to come through with a vaccine. I
Really cool.
think that is very cool.
That's all.
Very cool indeed. Oh, thanks for your hearts, Stephanie. Now that you called me a tool, you want to try to backtrack. I understand how that goes.
Not now.
I get it. Um, so Christmas, I guess can we still help park cars on Christmas, or is that not really a thing that you need? Yeah,
We're going to be sending out a survey because I don't know who wants to come in person, how many services would need.
yeah,
That's all still kind of up in the air right now.
yeah,
I mean, if for some weird reason we go purple and the governor shuts everything down, it'll just be live streamed.
yeah. And that's certainly a possibility if things keep. I can't believe how many cases today. 6,500.
500, that's the most we've ever had. That's a super record breaker.
Yeah, I thought 4,900 was the last record I knew of. Can't believe that. That is crazy. Um,
Just don't
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
And then there's a spike in hospitalizations today, too.
That's real scary.
That's the scary.
yeah. That is for sure.
They've
A
been
big
warning
shout
us
out to all
for
those people on the front lines who have been for
days.
9 months. No, 8 months. What is it? 7 months? Some amount of months. I can no longer count. Have been working hard on those front lines to keep people healthy. That is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure. Got a voicemail from somebody. Who is it? Hope it's actually. I'm just gonna check. Make sure it's not New Albany.
So
But
we're
Lauren
taking
Tone.
calls now. Is this like our podcast?
Yeah, yeah. We should totally do that.
Oh my gosh, that would be hysterical.
That'd be really funny.
Have a call-in show,
Long time listener, first time caller.
right? Hey, if anybody out there on Facebook would like to jump on the Zoom,
No
um,
problem. We probably
yep,
won't be able to help, but we'd love to. To do
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
that's right. We won't be able
We'll make
to.
you laugh, though.
Right.
We'll try. Stephanie says, "Oh, thank you. I'm a tool for Torah." Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Yes. So Stephanie, who is a rabbi and a chaplain at Riverside, so that there is a huge spike in hospitalizations and deaths. So that is scary stuff, and hopefully everyone can just be smart, and we can stop the spread as much as possible.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
we're all sick of this, but we all know the best ways to keep ourselves and others safe, and we just can't pretend it's over. It
yeah.
really is. But
I think it's hard because everyone you want to be with family and you figure, oh, my family, that's safe, or like my close group of friends, that's safe, and then those events of 10 to 20 people end up being the ones that are the biggest spreaders.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yikes!
Yikes. And we all have COVID fatigue.
Yeah. I'm glad you said fatigue. Otherwise, we all have COVID. Uh, yeah, that's for sure. But hey, I see Bonnie Abramowitz is watching now. Remember Bonnie?
Yeah. What's up, Bonnie?
What's
Nice.
Florida?
Bonnie's in Florida. What are you sitting by your pool right now, Bonnie?
Don't make us jealous, Bonnie.
Don't make us jealous. Yeah. Let's see. What's one other fun thing we can talk about before we take off to lift some spirits? We talked. It was in the springtime or summer. We were talking about pickles.
Yeah, I'm still very disappointed we didn't have our pickle contest. I mean, we still technically could.
There's more than just a technicality. I think we can make it happen.
I'm all in, definitely.
I don't have any pickles. Actually, we may have a giant vat of pickles in the fridge at the temple, but they're not. Oh no, that's olives. We have green olives, but they're not so great.
We can have an olive off. That would even be better.
Olive off.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and pose this question to our viewers out there, and then we'll call it quits after that. But favorite types of olives? I realize I'm asking in Italian here.
I will whisper a little bit. I'll just refrain.
Okay. All right. So you out there, if you have a favorite type of olive, or maybe also if you have the most disliked type of olives. Olives are not disgusting.
What?
They're
No.
amazing.
Oh,
Don't be an olive hater, Stephanie.
Let me ask, when you guys were kids, for some reason there were all these black olives, like whenever we went to my grandparents' house, and you always had to put them on your fingers.
Yep.
And eat them off that way. Yeah. That was a great thing.
The interesting thing about pickles is I was a part of, like, we call it the Sandlot. Like, there was a group of people, kids would all ride bikes. And we were always up kind of my cousin's house. My grandma lived next door. And we would literally run into my grandmother's house to eat pickles and then go out.
So funny. Pickle break!
Cookies, pickle break, and then out.
Yeah. That's a Steubenville classic.
Clearly.
Everyone needs a pickle break now and then. Let's see. Bonnie Abramowitz, you're at work. I'm so glad that you're at work, but you can still watch Facebook there. I feel good about that. We miss you too.
Aw, that Florida's warm and great.
Yeah.
It's kind of warm here, though, today. Let's be honest.
And kind of great. Because we get to see you guys.
Yeah, this is fun. This is always fun hanging out.
Yeah.
It has, like, it's funny how affected, I don't think I realized this until there's a beautiful day, like how affected you are by the weather around, at least how affected I am by the weather. Yeah. But then to have this weekend that was just so beautiful, and today, I think this might be the end of it today, but whatever. Still gonna celebrate it. We had an impromptu drive-in service on Friday. Impromptu, like with 24-hour notice drive-in service, because the weather was just so nice. We figured, like, we gotta take advantage. Yeah. And turns out, by the way, it still gets pretty cold when the sun goes down.
I saw you guys all bundled up. I was like, wonder how cold it is out there.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was much worse last time when we had the much colder last time when we had the campfires and stuff. This time it was dark. That's what we have to contend with. I actually bought some lights that kept tripping up our generator, so I think I'm gonna return them because they're the old school halogen ones, and I get each one of them, like, can bake cookies on it if they're nearby because they're so hot. It's pretty great. Yeah. No olive comments from anyone. I guess no one's passionate about olives. Rabbi Jason,
I like stuffed olives a lot.
Blue cheese.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I love a very dirty martini, and if you throw some blue cheese olives in there, we're talking.
I'm a fan of Kalamata too.
No, Rabbi, not a fan.
I love black olives. Like, I could just eat, but I'll eat them just straight out of the can.
Nice.
I don't want. I mean, I love cheese, but I'm not a big blue cheese fan. So you can put other kinds of cheese in them.
Yeah, I wouldn't put blue cheese in a black olive. I'm not insane.
I really don't like green olives.
Interesting.
I like them.
Interesting.
Sorry, Jason. I mean, I guess I'm kind of there with that. Oh no.
Oh man.
Listen. listen, we can focus on our pickle affinity for pickles and
That's right. There's more that binds us together.
That's
right.
true.
There's more that binds all of us together
Oh,
than separates
see you
us.
later, everybody.
Oh man, Jason, you got a favorite? Just your normal old.
Oh, here.
I wish you just had them on the table, handy at the table.
Now these are feta. These are feta cheese stuffed olives.
Oh,
That's not. Wait, are they green olives?
Oh yeah.
I guess I can for the feta. I can.
Mm-hmm.
the
This
sacrifice.
company, Mazzetta does blue cheese, feta cheese, garlic stuff.
This show today is actually sponsored by Mazzetta.
Not a sponsor yet.
Yet. Please watch for the 7 people who are watching this video.
Please
Let's
write
see
the
if I
company.
can some free olives.
Mm.
That looks pretty good. You know what I have in my office? We have I got an Amazon order and Amazon put this in by mistake. I did not order these.
What?
Yeah. These have been here for a couple months, so they're not quite as fresh as they used to be, but if anybody wants one.
I love the fact that now we're doing food show and tell on this thing.
That sounds great. Except now I'm
That's what we've come to.
so hungry.
Month 85 of COVID. Just
I'll have a Capri Sun courtesy of
of course you will.
of Abby. Thank you, Abby, who restocked my Capri Sun as a present for her for me tutoring her for a bat mitzvah.
Oh my God, Capri
That was very
Suns
sweet.
are the bomb diggity.
Father Jason, you may not know this, but Capri Sun is Rabbi Lynette's fuel during the high holiday season.
Yes, it is. I'll go through.
Really?
Sometimes, like I'll knock on her door and she won't answer, so I'll like open it up to see if she's in the office, and she's just like passed out on the desk, like was surrounded by discarded pouches of Capri Sun everywhere.
You have a
I was
favorite
like, oh,
flavor?
another bender.
It's the sugar. I just need a certain amount of sugar content to keep going.
Yeah. What flavor are you drinking right now?
Yeah, what's the flavor of the day?
Punch.
Do you guys remember Ecto Cooler? That was. I think it's an extremely random.
Like a
random.
Ghostbusters thing?
Yeah, I think it was like a Ghostbusters flavor. Maybe it was green. Pretty sure it was Capri Sun.
All right.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Hey, J Cab says best olives. Oh, black olives are the best olives. Blue cheese is the worst cheese.
I agree. Cheers to that.
No.
L'chaim.
That's not even true.
Yeah.
Oh, are we still friends?
We're still friends.
Let's just go ahead and get one more show and tell. Can I interest anyone in some Hanukkah geld from last year?
Last year?
Last year, it sounds real chalky. My favorite.
It might be. I got a whole. Yep. Oh, it's looking fresh.
All right, you got to eat one on camera.
I'll open one. I don't know about eating these things. They're so gross. I've been sitting here for a year. All right, here we go. This is great for the Jews, by the way. Way to perpetuate the stereotype of Jews and money. But
Yeah.
here we go. Oh no.
Do it.
I'm not going to consume that.
No, you may die.
Give that to the wild turkeys in the parking lot.
Slash my children, because they'll eat anything.
By the way, I have not seen the turkeys in a long time, which makes me worried for the turkey population.
They may have gotten COVID.
It's better than geese, though. I hate geese.
Oh, those geese, when they come through, at least they don't stay long.
Yeah. So aggressive. I feel like that's like Canadians are so nice, and it's because all of the aggression goes on to like they do like the scapegoat thing, but it's geese.
Okay.
It's all their aggression.
Goes into the geese.
Yeah, and that's why geese are so mean.
Maybe.
That's fair. They're filled with Canadian rage.
I'm half Canadian. I'm allowed to make these theories.
That's fair. That's a good theory.
I mean, there's sometimes though when you come in the morning and they're all it's like that scene from Jurassic Park.
Absolutely.
They're all like,
And you have to honk so you can get down the driveway because they are just blocking our way.
They don't care.
No, thank you.
They do not care.
No, they sure don't.
Did I ever tell you the time I was sitting in my office and one of the large male turkeys? I had my car pulled up around the bend so I was just real close because I was just running in.
Yeah.
And I kept hearing this. This thing was fully puffed up and was seeing himself in the reflection of my car and was just banging the heck out of my car.
Oh, no.
Ow, ow. And I mean, he was huge. He was fully, ballooned up. Yeah.
What?
I screamed at him.
Did he scratch your car?
Like, who do you think you are?
Yeah, all right. How dare he?
Yeah.
Does he know that that's a holy man's car?
He just banged it. I'm like, doesn't that hurt your face?
Yeah, that's not fun at all.
Not. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen the turkeys in forever.
No, that's fair. What do you guys have on tap for the rest of the day as we're closing down our discussion here?
Oh, I got to go visit somebody and.
That sounds fun.
Meetings and
Yeah.
About you all.
Zoom City for me.
Yeah.
Zoom City, USA.
I've also got some cans of some things and some non-perishables for our food drive.
Oh, cool. Nice. You got to take that up there. I think the truck is here now.
So for anyone out there in Facebook land, if you would like to donate some non-perishables, I think they're here until 5, and you can just drive through the roundabout.
I have an idea. No, I wouldn't do that to anyone.
Those things are so old, you could probably build your outdoor menorah with them.
Yeah, that's true.
Back them up.
We could do that.
We're back the turkeys.
Right.
So it's Snow Bunny Food Pantry, and I know that there's a list of most needed items that we've been putting out on Facebook.
Yes, here's what they are. Most needed items that they need: canned pineapple, applesauce, canned cream style corn. I said this morning, I don't know what that is. Canned yams, pasta sauce in plastic jars, diced tomatoes, body and hand lotion, paper towel, Miller Genuine Draft. No, just kidding about the last one also.
What did you not understand? The cream corn? What
canned cream style corn? Yeah, what is that? What's cream style corn?
Corn, right?
I don't know what cream corn is. Cream corn?
Yeah, it's like blended corn, right?
You very well might be right.
Now I'm gonna have to look.
I don't know.
Cream corn.
It's like
cream corn recipes. Oh, it's like a corn soup.
Kind of, yeah.
Tell me more about this. Something that I guess a lot of people know that I don't. I love when this happens.
Corn is a type of cream food made by combining pieces of whole sweet corn with a soup of milky residue from the pulp corn kernels scraped from the cob.
Who wants to eat anything that's made from milky residue?
Just Native American cuisine.
Yeah.
Who knew? I guess probably Native Americans.
Yeah.
I've had cream corn. I can't remember where I had cream corn. There's some recipes on here. Look, heavy cream, Parmesan cheese.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You can probably doctor it up pretty good.
Can understand why people want it at the New Albany Food Pantry. It sounds delicious.
Sounds delicious. I can't believe we went from show and tell food to cream corn recipes.
It's pathetic.
This is the time where the clergy go delirious.
Yep. Oh yeah, this is that time, just kind of globally. That is for sure.
Yep.
Well, we'll see what the governor says tomorrow. See what the story is.
I doubt it's a shutdown. I mean, he said he wasn't going to do a shutdown.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if he. Well, we'll see. Who knows?
But I mean, we're at 65.
Maybe he's going to tell us that things are actually looking great. That we're doing a good job.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
Maybe Amy Acton will be in charge of everything again.
That would be nice. Did you guys read the article about her in the New Yorker?
No, I didn't.
There was a fun article about her, and not that it's like a tell-all, but you can understand a little bit more about how it all went down here, and it's pretty interesting. She is a tough cookie, and really worked very hard for Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio didn't always work that hard for her, unfortunately.
Yep.
Instead, they went in front of her house and picketed and threatened her family. So, good job, us.
Good job, us.
Hey, Ohio, we can do better.
We can do better.
We can. We sure can. All right, everyone.
Cool.
Well, I think that's about it for us.
Yeah.
You out there in Facebook land, we'll see you soon. Stop by till 5 o'clock. The truck's out there. Just grab whatever is in your pantry, even if you don't have cream corn. Grab whatever you can. Bring it on over and just stop by the truck. That'll be great.
Awesome.
Father Jason, thank you for joining us as always.
It's always great.
Always fun.
Do this more often. We went a couple months. Well, it's high holy days and craziness. And
Yeah.
we should do this once a month.
I would love to do this once a month but you're the one who's gonna get crazy now. But I don't know if everybody out there knows this about Father Jason, but he gets his stuff done very early every year. Whereas I feel like we are writing sermons in the weeks before. Yeah. He's got everything buckled up, buttoned up, ready to roll.
Just sometimes.
Yeah, you should feel good about that.
Yeah. That could be OCD, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's to your advantage, that's for sure. This year we had to have everything done for the high holidays so early because we pre-recorded everything. So that was good and bad. But anyway, more about that next time. Let's close up shop here.
All right.
Shalom, everyone out there on Facebook.
Thanks for having me.